as you're going throughout your day, kind of look around and see who has on wedding rings. When you're going to the gym, to the exercise class, the school, when you're working, look at the women that have the wedding rings and kind of how they act and what they do. And if they're with their husbands, how they treat their spouse. Start paying attention. Young sis, listen, I'm going to tell you something.
You gotta keep playing this.
Miserable,
Damn, I
married
just got
women
started.
cannot stand you. Old, ugly women, I'm not going to say necessarily fat, you can leave that and pretty. They're just ugly personalities. We got to know who they are. They're always bashing men and always talking bad about men and they hate men. They don't like you because you're young, you have your youthfulness, you have your energy, you have your natural femininity that you were born with because you haven't had to go into survivor mode. They don't like you. So when they're telling you, you don't need no man, don't listen to them. If you know that you want a man, don't listen to them. Don't do the things they do. Find women. And as you're going throughout your day, kind of look around and see who has on wedding rings. When you're going to the gym, to the exercise class, the school, when you're working, look at the women that have the wedding rings and kind of how they act and what they do. And if they're with their husbands, how they treat their spouse. Start paying attention. Young sis, listen, I'm going to tell you something. Miserable, married women cannot stand you. Old, ugly women, I'm not going to say necessarily fat, you can leave that and pretty. They're just ugly personalities. We got to know who they are. They're always bashing men, always talking bad about men, and they hate men. They don't like you because you're young, you have your youthfulness, you have your...
Pause.
Young sis.
There we'll get back. I'm going to let y'all come on in at your own time while I be on my time and do what I know how to do oh so well, which is be my real, raw, pure, and authentic self and speak the truth, whether folks want to stay living in denial or not. Anywho, I came across this woman. She's on the screen behind my phone, honey, and her video is titled Young Sis. I'm a young sis, baby. I'm 32 years old, and I'm going to give myself credit in spite of and despite of, you know, what's going on. I don't be looking my age, but I'm going to say I look my age today, honey. No, I don't. Stop listening to miserable women. This lady, who I can clearly see, if I can get discernment, I'm going to say she in her 50s, pushing 60s. I hope she is, because I'm going to let you see. This lady right here. This lady is of age, and she is giving a young woman like myself. I guarantee you, there was an old miserable bitch that popped in and out. Yeah, or maybe it was a man that just can't relate. Good thing you discerned that this ain't for you, because I may be talking about you. Young sis, stop listening to miserable women. You know, I can say all this year, honey, I have been hearing, you ain't gotta get married. 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 And it came from people who got fucking married. Make that shit make sense. Oh, I recorded and I reported. I ain't posted yet. But I said, wait a minute. Why these women all of a sudden to tell us me, Kanisha's eyes can't get married? Oh, I know it's wise. Because I can. And I am the one that is the role. I ain't got to play it. I'm born for the role. But baby, some things just got to get in order first. You know, some self-healing. We got to work on ourselves before we can fully pour into each other's cups. You know? Let me let this old head tell me something that I already fucking knew. You miserable bitch. That's why you really don't want to see nobody else happy, but you faking the happiness, and you know that motherfucker fucking himself the fuck up. Stupid. Shame on you. That's why he gonna get your ass last.
Listen.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Miserable married women cannot stand you. Old, ugly women. I'm not gonna say.
I mean ugly.
Fat and pretty.
Tried to find the beauty. I mean, they ugly as shit.
You gotta know who they are. They're always bashing men and always talking bad.
This nasty, rude, evil.
They don't like you because you're young. You have your youthfulness. You have your energy.
And I can be the same way too.
Your natural femininity that you were born with because you haven't had to go into survivor mode. They don't like you.
I have.
So they're telling you, you don't need no man. Don't listen to them. If you know that you want to.
Girl, my own mama told me that shit. You don't need no man. What?
Find women. And as you're going throughout your day, kind of look around and see who has on wedding rings.
They don't mean shit.
The gym, the exercise class, the school, when you're working, look at the women that have the wedding rings and kind of how they act and what they do, and if they're with their husbands, how they treat their spouse.
Mm-hmm.
Young sis,
That part.
listen, I'm going to tell
And
you
once
something.
again, I look, baby, the
Miserable
my
married.
crowd don't like me. Do I give a fuck? No, but your bitch ass will tune in, or you would choose to fight. You gonna fight. You fight not to come in this bitch because I maybe talk about you. Anywho's, I love speaking the truth, honey. You should have came back. You need to go back. Don't just tune in right now. I probably was talking about you. Go let her confirm what the truth is. Okay, you need to learn. Stop picking and choose. You need to listen to a collective. We need to move forward. Now let's listen to this.
Today we are talking about.
Let's look at the white lady.
Today we are talking about 7 reasons to answer the question: why do old people get mean? Aging is easy, and when you are there, you may have a better understanding. Many aging parents, older adults, don't know how to overcome all of the challenges that come with aging, and that can make them anxious and a little bit mean. I'm Pamela D. Wilson. My website is PamelaDWilson.com. On there, a lot of helpful information for caregivers and aging adults. Number 1, many older adults, if they have not had to do this during their lifetime, may not have good problem-solving or communication skills. And if you know this, then you can help aging parents with this. The ability to think, to problem solve, to communicate in a positive manner becomes more significant as we age because we come into connections with more systems, healthcare providers, doctors, insurance companies. And we have to learn how to communicate with these individuals to get what we need for care as we age. Another reason why older adults can get a little mean when they get older is they're worried about money. You know, when we're working and through our working years,
talk about it, bitch. That's the root of the fucking problem right there. Money.
We should be saving for retirement.
I got my own, honey. I just gotta get to it. Don't worry. I ain't trying to take shit that ain't mine.
They're worried about how on earth will I live off of Social Security. That's a huge concern that my mother had. She was worried that if my father passed away, she would not have enough income to be able to pay the bills. Another reason that older adults can get mean is just chronic illness, chronic pain. You don't feel good all the time. And when you don't feel good, that affects your memory. It affects your brain. It affects your ability to positively think and positively interact with others and be in a good mood. If you've ever been sick for a period of time, imagine feeling like that every single day of your life.
And imagine if someone else wants you to feel the very thing that they feeling because they fucked up. Imagine. You ain't got to imagine too hard because we living in a world where the shit actually exists. See, this is what I was teaching in the past on my channel. Older people, if you want somebody to take care of your ass, don't you think you should be a little nicer? Don't you think you should be nicer? Because it does go far. Because if it was really me, I'm throwing your ass in a nursing home. Then what? If you think about it, don't you think you should be a little nicer? Or you must got the power, the control, and the dominance because, hell, what the fuck are we going to do? What you going to do? I'm the one who got the money, honey. I holds it. So you going to do what I said do. I know this because I live from experience, and I know that a lot of people like you experience it too, but you ain't going to tell me that. I'm going to be whatever you called me. And that's fine because I ain't got an answer to it.
Age. Many of us are going to begin experiencing the reality of giving up
every
things
time
we used to do. Giving up a previous active lifestyle because of a sports injury or a health injury. And the idea of being able to accept these changes and adapt to these changes can be challenging. You know, we may want to fight it and be in denial, and it makes us angry and more negative, and it can make us appear.
I know with one of mine, I cared for my great-grandmother. She had Alzheimer's and dementia. I was alongside with my grandmother helping her take care of her mother. I experienced taking care of my great grandfather just a little bit. Both of them, it's a long story. I got a history of certain shit. I got a history of different people, and I've been exposed to it all, honey. And one token I vividly hear, when you get this age, things change. Yeah, depending upon your mindset and how you carry what you're going through. And then you have to remind yourself, if you unconsciously or subconsciously, whichever one it is, try to remove some shit. You know, the Lord allows for people to go through certain shit within their body, inflictions. When you acting evil and all that shit, do you not see? I don't know if it is resonating. It starts with inflictions on the body because you were wronging people while trying to do something for your own reason and motive and intent to make it right for you when it was actually wrong amongst or done to someone else. Affliction, it starts within the body. And if you don't believe in God, that's fine, but I'm here to just remind you that that's partially what it is, if not whole. When you do people wrong, it's going to come back on you in a different way. Oh yeah, I know this, and I'm only 32.
The other challenge for aging adults is having to learn new habits. We've all seen how technology has changed over the past 10 years and how it's likely to change over the next 10 years. How many of your parents struggle using a cell phone or struggle using apps? Technology today can be a big support for aging parents if they can only learn how to use it. Habits, changing habits, eating healthier, exercising, all of the things that it takes to support good health are things that we can learn throughout our lifetime and things that we can learn beginning at an early age, 20, 30, 40, and continue into our older age. But if we haven't done any of this, all of a sudden the doctor's saying eat healthy and exercise, and your parents have never done that before, that can seem like a huge battle to face.
Let's rewind as I was talking. We're going to round it all in.
Habits, changing habits, eating healthier, exercising, all of the things that it takes to support good health are things that we can learn throughout our lifetime and things that we can learn beginning at an early age, 20, 30, 40, 32. And continue into our older age. But if we haven't done any of this, all of a sudden the doctor's saying eat healthy and exercise, and your parents have never done that before, that can seem like a huge battle to face. The other issue when we age is just the idea of loss. We're losing maybe some of our memory, some of our ability, can't drive a car anymore. Friends are passing away, we feel lonely, we feel isolated. And if a parent doesn't have good coping skills and can't figure out what to do or how to keep themselves busy or how to plan a schedule or how to take care of themselves, they can need a lot of support for caregivers. So all of these things in this video about what can make old people mean. This is a lesson for you no matter what age you are. Whether you are a 20-year-old caregiver, 50, 70-year-old caregiver.
I'm retired.
Learn from what you're seeing with your aging parents and your grandparents.
Caring for my
because you one day can be in a similar situation where you are seen as that mean old lady or that mean old man.
Hateful as shit.
Because you're experiencing all of this. The more that you can learn about this as a caregiver today, the better you will be prepared to care for yourself when you're older. I'm Pamela D. Wilson.
And if you've been watching me, I got that feeling. I'm glad that the Lord is doing everything because I'm going to be caring for my goddamn stuff unless, He sends somebody that's divine. But I'm glad that everything that I done went through within 32 motherfucking years, and if I can see clearly, I say if I can see clearly, with clarity, I can see the alignment. I am too goddamn, whatever the damn I'm a whole, too goddamn to be fucked the fuck over. It's been happening too many times. But I hope that y'all, whoever I'm talking about, as time go on,
as we grow older,
and monitor my channel and listen.
You want the real
try
deal,
to apply while you still got breath in your body. Because the shit that you're doing, it ain't right, and you know it ain't right. But then again, you may just be that fucked up. But then I'm fucked up because I'm speaking the truth and calling you in and out for growth and betterment. Because I'm 32 and having to talk about this, about older people. Because it's real. Trust me. I'm just glad that the Lord set it up my way because it's really saving me. Because I know I was too. I stepped away from my life to try to care for somebody. And I let it be known what it was. You're going to have to pay me for my services because they ain't shit free. And especially if you don't want to come out here and do all the cooking, the cleaning, and whatever, deal with the intentional headache and calling my name 24/7. Y'all got to pay me. And get what I was getting paid? $200 a week. When I could have, years ago, I had cost up. I ain't going to tell the story, but it's thank you. Thank you, everybody, for every hand that had in my fall, because, baby, I'm going to rise in the midst of all.
Switch to Tide.
Still got to go
Really
to
stuff
some more
over there.
shit, but
It's so
you gonna
watered
watch
down.
it.
Tide cleans the stuff that others miss.
Fight it not
Clothes
to.
look cleaner, not dingy. They
Because
smell
the
great
shit
too.
is crazy.
Excuse me.
Can I help you?
I'll take Tide.
If it's got to
But
be
yeah, I
clean,
had
it's
people
got
telling
to be
me, you
Tide.
ain't got to get married. What?
We
Yes,
grow
baby.
older, relationships change. But what happens
Any
when a
age.
wife, after decades of marriage, starts feeling distant from her husband? What
Chaos
causes a
and
woman
confusion.
who once adored
Everybody
her
don't know
partner
real
to
love.
slowly withdraw,
They like toxic
to lose
shit.
that spark, to feel indifferent? It's a reality that many couples face, but few talk about. The slow fading of affection,
And it
the
happens.
subtle shifts
Especially if
in
you're not working
behavior,
on yourself as the
the
years
quiet
go on.
frustration
Making
that
sure
builds
that
over
your
time.
individual
It doesn't
self
happen
and
overnight.
it's a lot.
It's the result of years of unmet needs,
Especially if the
unspoken
communication ain't
words,
there.
and overlooked moments. The reason is not always what you think. It's not about falling out of love.
Mm-mm.
It's about realizing what love should feel like.
Mm-hmm.
And often, it comes down to very practical reasons.
Y'all words too fast.
Today,
Trying to read.
we're going to explore the reasons why women, as they get older, start feeling differently about their husbands and what can be done to change it before it's too late.
Then being that they
If you're a
didn't put
husband,
self-love into
a wife,
them,
or someone
things
curious
get carried
about
away.
long-term relationships,
It's a lot.
stay with me
I
until
wish
the
I kept
end.
my psychology
This may
201
change the way
book for
you
this.
see love, aging, and marriage
Because I
forever.
know.
Number
So at
one,
least I know
the emotional labor
if I
becomes
do
too
become
heavy.
that, I'm going to be
For
all
years, many women take
If
on the
folks is
role
cut
of the
off and
emotional
out the
caretaker
picture.
in their marriage. They remember
They gonna fuck it up.
birthdays, plan family gatherings, schedule doctor appointments, and manage the household. But as they get older,
Responsibility.
they realize that this
Yes,
invisible
thank you.
work has
There we
taken a
go,
toll
right there.
on them.
Start from the beginning,
And
though.
here's the harsh truth.
No
Most
lies
men
is
don't even
told.
realize it's happening. Women start to feel like they are carrying the marriage on their
Let me
backs,
turn
while
it
their
around so you
husbands
can't study
simply
nothing on
exist
this.
within
There
it.
we go.
Number two, a lack of meaningful communication. In the early years, conversations are full of curiosity. How was your day? What are you thinking about? Tell me your dreams. But as time goes on, many husbands stop engaging in deep, meaningful conversations with their wives. Instead, the dialogue becomes routine, predictable, or worse, non-existent. A woman craves emotional intimacy just as much as she craves companionship. Without it, she starts to feel unseen,
That part.
unheard,
Especially if you're
and
weak.
unappreciated. Number three, the burden of housework never ends. One of the most common complaints women have in long-term marriages, the never-ending burden of housework. Studies show that even in modern times, women still do the majority of household chores, even after retirement. And by the time they reach their senior years, many women are simply tired of it. What starts as small annoyances, dirty dishes left in the sink, clothes not put away, eventually turn into deep resentment. The woman begins to wonder, why do I have to keep doing everything? Number four, she outgrows the relationship, but he doesn't. As women age, many of them seek personal growth. They want to travel, learn new things, engage with the world. But if their husband refuses to evolve, to grow with them, they start to feel stuck.
It will.
Like they are outgrowing the marriage itself.
Now I'm gonna tune into the positive comment. Thank you. Sending love. I see it. Some haters in the chat. This too shall pass. It will. But I want they ass to stay watching me, monitoring me, and projecting. Cause I love it. Shout out to you, girlfriend. Let me know. I don't even know what the fuck to do. We're gonna pin the message on that one. Oh yes. Cause I love it. Hating ass. Thank you, baby. Because I know I look good at 32. Even while going through the people putting me through. And watch how I still come up out of it. My goodness. Yep, and the thing is, I used to be the same way when I was on that time, but I think I was a little bit too bitch to really show myself in folks' live stream. I really was acting like a bitch, but I comment my shit and delete it real quick, but they caught it. That's how some of my family members used to do on my channel. They'll leave a comment, right? And I'm like, bitch, you gotta be quicker than that. I already screenshotted it. So you can't lie, so you ain't leave a comment. But yeah, this is a part of the alignment. Thank you, bitch, for not liking yourself when you can love you. Girl, I can't even say it. Let me keep playing this good stuff that folk don't want to hear.
If a woman feels like she is evolving while her partner remains stagnant, the emotional gap between them grows wider and wider. Number 5, a loss of physical and emotional intimacy. Intimacy is not just about physical closeness. It's about feeling.
Hey, this is Cole, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Pretzel Cheddar Club is the spicy filet
Girl, I've
with the
been eating
pretzel bun.
ranch.
You get a new flavor with a new
It's
texture.
almost
It's
gone.
toasted on the outside, but the inside is
Almost
soft, and then you hit the spicy chicken filet, and it's like, whoa.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Shit.
It is good to be home.
Now that the boys have powers, you're not the only wizard I'm teaching anymore.
Unlike you.
Feeling emotionally connected. Feeling
Beauty is in the eye of
desired.
the beholder.
Over time, many couples lose this spark. And for a woman, this loss can feel like a sign that love itself is fading. If a woman no longer feels desired, no longer feels that her husband sees her the way he once did,
You bitch gonna get nasty.
she begins to emotionally detach. Number 6, retirement changes. Everything, but not always for the better. Retirement is often seen as the golden chapter of life,
Let me pause.
a time
you.
to relax.
Let me say that any dumb bitch that came in here and said what this person said, imagine retiring with no money, imagine retiring with money and still not being able to afford the cost of living because you may be trying to keep up with the Jones, or you may not even know how to manage your money, or you may just a dumb fucking system in the beginning because you allow for the world to sell you the American lion-ass dream. And then with that being said too, how some old people are miserable. Now they're seeing how technology is changing, and now they're seeing that not everybody has to do the same thing that you did. It is a little bit easier for us. So a lot of people will look at social media as the enemy. It can be, it depends upon how you use it. It's a blessing in disguise because why would the Lord want us to go through all that same shit that y'all went through if he want us to do and be better? And then again, I'm only talking to a certain people. Some folk don't believe in the Lord, but they pick and choose what they want to believe. But they know he real, but they stop fucking playing with me. What you're showing is that you're jealous. What you're showing is that you're envious. And what you're showing that all of this still exists no matter what age you are. But hello, my name is Kanisha Lachey Wynn, and I'm here to wake some fucking people up, even if I end the fuck out, back, kicked out, whatever. It won't be the first time, and it probably won't be the last. The truth will come to light. The problem, money, retirement. Who the fuck said money? Baby, I'm rich in the spirit. And if you can see God's favor is on me, whether the enemy's hand in it or not, stop playing with me and go play with yourself, because that's what you probably do. Damn.
Travel and enjoy each other's company.
Dumbass.
But for many couples, it becomes a source of tension. Why? Because suddenly they are spending all their time together, and many men struggle to adjust. Many men enter retirement with no clear plan. They go from working full-time to sitting around, unsure of what to do. And unfortunately, in many marriages, this means the wife suddenly becomes the husband's entertainment committee. He expects her to fill his time, to take care of him, to be his constant companion. This can be overwhelming for a woman who has spent her whole life managing responsibilities. Instead of retirement being a time of peace, it can feel suffocating, like she's lost the freedom she was looking forward to. Without separate hobbies, friendships, or interests, a woman can start to feel trapped in a life she didn't sign up for. And this resentment can quietly erode her love for her husband. Number 7, she no longer feels heard or appreciated. One of the most painful experiences in marriage isn't fighting. It's feeling invisible. Many women, after years of being the emotional backbone of the family, reach a point where they feel like their voices no longer matter. They express concerns, share their feelings, and try to engage in meaningful conversations, but their husbands don't truly listen. A wife doesn't need grand gestures. She needs to feel heard. She needs to know that her thoughts, opinions, and emotions still matter to the person she's spent decades with. When that stops happening, she begins to emotionally withdraw. And once she does, it's hard to come back from. If a woman feels ignored long enough, she stops trying. And once she stops trying,
What I miss?
love turns into quiet resentment.
Let me see what I missed. Let me see what I missed, honey. I had to go test the spirit.
They are spending all their time together, and many men struggle to adjust. Many men enter retirement with no clear plan. They go from working full-time to sitting around, unsure of what to do. And unfortunately, in many marriages, this means the wife suddenly becomes the husband's entertainment committee. He expects her to fill his time, to take care of him, to be his constant companion. This can be overwhelming for a woman who has spent her whole life managing responsibilities. Instead of retirement being a time of peace, it can feel suffocating, like she's lost the freedom she was looking forward to. Without separate hobbies, friendships, or interests, a woman can start to feel trapped in a life she didn't sign up for. And this resentment can quietly erode her love for her husband. Number 7, she no longer feels heard or appreciated.
Come on.
One of the most painful experiences in marriage isn't fighting. It's feeling invisible. Many women, after years of being the emotional backbone of the family, reach a point where they feel like their voices no longer matter.
Oh my Lord.
They express concerns, share their feelings, and try to engage in meaningful conversations, but their husbands don't truly listen. A wife doesn't need grand gestures. She needs to feel heard. She needs to know that her thoughts, opinions, and emotions still matter to the person she's spent decades with. When that stops happening, she begins to emotionally withdraw. And once she does, it's hard to come back from. If a woman feels ignored long enough, she stops trying. And once she stops trying, love turns into quiet resentment. Number 8, she realizes life is short and she wants more. As people age, they begin to see life differently. They lose friends. They attend more funerals. They start to understand time is precious. And for many women, this realization makes them look at their marriage in a new light. She starts asking herself difficult questions. Am I happy? Do I feel loved? Is this how I want to spend the rest of my years? If the answers don't satisfy her, she may begin to withdraw, not out of anger, but out of self-preservation.
Self-love.
The loaded Italian has classic flavors with an Arby's flair. It's more American Italian.
Many women reach a stage where they no longer want to fight, nag, or beg for attention. They simply focus on their own well-being.
Yes, sir.
And if their husband doesn't meet them halfway,
Goodbye.
they quietly detach,
See you
emotionally, and sometimes even physically.
Why that is.
This is why some women, after decades of marriage, stop trying. Not because they don't
tuned
care,
right in the right
but
time.
because
Rewind what I
they've
just
realized they deserve more than just existing in someone else's life. As we reach the later years of life, relationships are not about
I'll rewind it for you. Come back.
and sometimes even physically. This is why some women, after decades of marriage, stop trying. Not because they don't care, but because they've realized they deserve more than just existing in someone else's life.
See, before you even got married, you already knew what he came with. You knew what you was getting yourself into. And you probably was getting into it for the wrong reason, the wrong motive, and the wrong intent. So therefore, you're going to have to reap what you sow because you was going in it for the wrong fucking reasons. And then something, I'm going to say the universe, fuck that. God had to show you when you do certain stuff, you got to go through certain things. See, me, this is what I always say. Everyone around you is a teacher. They teach you what to do and what not to do. You just got to sit back, watch, listen, and observe. So me being 32, I'm seeing that, hey, some people, they could be great individuals, but you're not good enough for me. I can love you, but I love myself more to walk away from some shit that I know ain't going to be good. If I'm seeing it in the beginning what it is, what the fuck make you think that I'm going to carry it through, especially if two souls coming together that ain't healed? So how the fuck two souls that ain't healed going to pull into one another? Make it make sense. I'm being honest because you got to think about something, especially as women, we get lonely. I'm a woman, yes. You get lonely at times, but you have to be careful of the arms that you fall into when you lonely because it could be the very trap to your either rise or your fall of delay. People put themselves in shit that they ain't got to be in unless you know their full story. If you don't know mine, that means your bitch ass ain't watching in full. And then I want to do, you know, all the details, being that you know what you know and it's set up like that so everything can be ran back and told to you. Into who's, thank God for having an understanding friend while there's still some fucked up shit going on in the midst of that.
Life. As we reach the later years of
Rewind, you
life,
keep coming in at the wrong damn time.
relationships are not about grand romantic gestures.
God damn it.
They are about presence,
Trying to help you out too so
understanding,
you can try to
and
live your
respect.
life. Instead
When a
of trying
woman
to get
starts
it the
to
wrong
feel
way.
distant from her husband, it is rarely because she has simply fallen out of love. It is often because she no longer feels seen, valued, or appreciated. This is the story of many marriages. Love doesn't disappear in one dramatic moment.
No.
It fades in the small, unnoticed ones. In the moments where a woman feels unheard, in the years where she carries emotional burdens alone, in the times when she needs support, but only finds silence.
Hell yeah.
But does it have to be this way?
Hell no.
No. Love is a choice.
Exactly.
And just as it
Healing
fades,
is a choice.
it can also
Everything
be
is a choice.
reignited. If you're a husband watching this, ask yourself, when was the last time you truly listened to your wife? When was the last time you showed her appreciation, not just as a partner, but as a person? And if you're a wife feeling disconnected, is there still room for rebuilding that connection? Marriage is not about reaching a destination. It is about continuously choosing each other, even when the years have changed you. It's about making the small efforts that say, I still see you. I still value you. You still matter to me.
And in my case, for all of my shit, motherfucker never valued me until I motherfucking left. It takes for me to leave for a bitch to get on their shit and get right. And that needs to be done because she should have got right anyways. But I got a history of this shit. Motherfuckers just, that's your choice. I know I'm strong, bitch. I know how to either continue being lonely or bored for the moment, but I'm going to live my goddamn life because when you think about it, you carrying on, bringing in, you got your own problems as a woman. Because you're trying to do whatever you're trying to do as a woman. And then you're trying to bring something else in. And just the thing somebody told me I was chasing. What the fuck? That ain't it. Dummy, is you looking? It's none of that. There's no chasing going nowhere. It may have seemed like it, but I'm just one of the ones that they just, what, you know what? I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Chasing for a friendship. Yep, you got it. You got it. But you had to fuck around from the very beginning, boo.
Take one thing away from this video. Let it be this. Love is not lost with age. No. It is lost when we stop nurturing it. If you want to keep your relationship alive...
And don't let a motherfucker tell you 13 times that he don't want you. You listen, but still play your role and move accordingly. Okay? Because a lot of y'all men's been told y'all ex that he didn't want y'all, but you stayed in there and then y'all ended up getting fucking married.
In your later years, it's never too late to start. Choose love. Choose understanding. And most importantly, choose each other. Thank you for watching. And until next time, take care of yourself and your relationships. They are life's greatest treasures.
Yes, it's a privilege. It's a privilege. Let's see what else. Single, aging women panic because the wall is whoa, okay. Ooh, 1 point. Whoa, y'all got. I need to talk about this more so I can get me some views.
If you are single and you are in the dating marketplace at that time, when that happens, say you're 37, 36, 38, 40, whatever it may be, and you are still on the hunt for that man, and you hit the wall and you can see in your face that you are no longer the face that you were at whether it was 30 or 35 or 25, whatever it is,
excuse me,
you are going to be panicked because now you know that you are going to compete with women who are younger, who are largely more fertile, not always, but largely speaking, yes, who have that youthfulness to them, who have that estrogen, progesterone, whatever the hormonal balance is that makes someone young, it's there and you're losing it. And you become hyper aware of that. And that is why women begin to panic. If you are single and you are in the...
Let's see. Famous women miserable after years of being strong. Ooh, that's
algebra, accounting, statistics.
Once you get a taste for something different,
I'm proud of myself. I feel very proud to be able to look in the camera and say, I'm not that strong. Like,
right.
I'm fighting.
Now I got to take the fuck over. I'm gonna give it to I am. But bitch get weak sometimes, especially all these trials and tests coming my way. I'm trying to figure out where is the strength coming up, but it ain't no figuring. It's the God's strength giving it to me. Because you see right now, baby, I'm sticks and bones. Let me sticks and bones. You see sticks. Where the strength coming from? G-O-D. But all I'm gonna say is, now that she said what she said, when people can see that you're strong, you know they're gonna attack that shit, right? Or try to break it down as much as they can because they insecure within themselves and they see something within me or you. If you didn't understand, this is the thing, I get sick and tired of bitches like you in denial. Rewatch the whole live and you gonna tell me what I said was a lie? Or am I knocking at your front door, waking your ass up so therefore you can live your life in peace? Or it may not want to be in peace. Some people do work off of chaos and toxicity. I understand. I got a little side of that in me. I said a little side, but my strong side is like, bitch, no, you want your try to get your peace, but we ain't doing no peace right now. We got to go on our own for peace, honey. That's if I can ever get it. Ain't no if. Just continue to watch me. But that too. They see you peaceful and they're gonna try to break your ass down to see, ooh, is it gonna work? But bitch, I be weak in the knees. So weak that I had to stop. Because you can't eat off of bread alone.
Joy, every day it's a fight. Every day.
Now I'm going to let her talk, I think.
I feel like I'm fighting for my life.
Damn right.
You know, because I feel like so many people look up and they're counting on me. You know what I mean? I don't feel like no hero.
Far from that shit. But I feel like something got there.
I'm not a fucking hero.
For the people
like,
who quiet and can relate to the stuff that I done went through and you ain't spoke on it. Oh, this for you. Because as I said, I'm doing shit for longevity, even if I end up out back. Because this world ain't about me, bitch. And I told y'all that shit before. I'm just the vessel doing what need to be done. And I'll be glad when the doing get done. Because I'm on assignments right now. And goddamn it, y'all getting on my nerves.
I'm somebody I'm a human. I'm flawed. I'm trying to figure this thing out every day.
Lost in the sauce.
Yeah, what she and most modern women like her are trying to figure out is how to circumvent natural order. How to go around the way they know things ought to be. And I know Taraji knows. This is not some young woman. This woman is 52 years old enough to be the mother of most of us watching this interview.
Man.
Gen X women already know. Baby boomers already know. I can even say millennials now. The only difference is the Gen X women and baby boomers, they grew up very close to and had a better front row seat to our grandmothers and great grandmothers of the silent generation. So they all know what to do. What they've been trying to do for decades now is circumvent. They have been trying to establish new rules, new order, and attempting to be in charge as women. You get the woman king mindset. You're so strong, black woman. You can do bad all by yourself, black woman.
Not all damn time.
Wait. Yeah, Taraji started that movie.
Shit.
That's the fight,
Need some
Taraji.
motherfucking real
The
help.
fight is trying to change things into what you want it to be, as opposed to doing and being what you're supposed to be. Taraji P. Henson opened up in this interview. We're going to get into it, but first, take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. If you're watching from the wonderful DMV, drop DMV below in the comments.
Virginia.
Won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and get into it.
How happy are you?
I don't know, to be
Virginia.
quite honest.
Why? I thought I was happy, but the things that I thought, I'm gonna get emotional, I don't want to.
No, let it
The
out.
things that I thought was
Transparency.
making me happy, they don't cut it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm in a place where what does that look like? And I'm kind of spinning because I don't know. The things that made me happy before, like, you know, when I was going to get married and that didn't work out. It's not that. It's not marriage. It's not a man. It's not.
Exactly.
So it's for me to tap in to find my happiness. And to be quite honest with you, Angie, I haven't been happy, like purely happy in a long time.
And this goes for the man too.
I have-
And when you find an understanding woman that understands, if you really talk to him, you can't pour from an empty cup. You do your thing. You be alone. You do what you gotta do. Cause I understand as a woman. Cause damn it, if we similar, I understand. A woman is not a quick fix solution. And if you find people that are trying to force you into some shit, they ain't for you. They trying to fuck your life up, in my opinion. But no, it's a fact. Take your time. Distance is needed to figure out who the fuck you are, to figure out, is it a privilege of being or getting to know your true, real, authentic self? You ain't got to sit in nobody's face 24/7. You feel, you hear it? All right. You ain't got to sit in nobody's face 24/7 because they want you to. You do what you need to do. And if there are some conditions there, then you got to deal with the conditions that's stipulated amongst your choices. And that should tell you something too.
I'm sorry.
She had to throw it out there that it's not a man and it's not marriage. That's to appease the sisterhood and to make it look like she's still.
I'm going to tell you what ain't going to do it for me as a not right now. Right now, no, a man is not going to do it. But do I want that man to come in the near future? Yeah, hopefully he be ready for me before I'm 60. By 60 up there, I think I'll be all right. About 60. At 60 years old, I would like to get married. Because I want to live my life to get to know me during all these times. You know, I want to live my human experiences before I rush into getting motherfucking married. Although I know that I am. I got the feeling in my soul, bitch. But I don't want to do that shit right now because shit right now is not in order. It's too much chaos and confusion, and I'm waiting on the Lord to do what he need to do to remove some things. Because in order for a foundation to be good, certain things can't just be sitting at the goddamn table. Especially when you know it's fucked up. No. Now, what I was saying, yeah, you got to be in a relationship with yourself. And if you can't be by yourself, that's a problem. For real. I'm not being funny, yo. I'm only 32. Only 32. Do you not see my motherfucking YouTube channels? The ones that's still available online for you to see? 32. I done been through some shit. And I'm glad that I went through it because it's making me who I am. And if you thought something, baby, I'm telling you here to remind you thought wrong. Because you ain't got all the way into me. You dummy. I is a queen. Now, it may seem like I'm crazy and dealing with some shit. No, you just don't know what the fuck it is. Because I ain't in a relationship with you, bitch. Hell, I ain't in a relationship with nobody but my goddamn self. Dumbass. grown ass people. Y'all get making my ass flat.
A strong, independent black woman. But we all know that's the one thing that she's deflecting from. The truth is, when you're 50 and 60 years old, no one cares about the college you went to, 35, 40 years.
Exactly. Let me just say, I'm 32. Bitch, I had to check myself. Not too long ago, I told y'all ass I was about to go back to motherfucking school. You hear me? Because I wanted to complete, because I just need a few damn credits. But fuck that shit. I'm in thousands of dollars of motherfucking debt. 2 student loan defaults. My dumb ass was going to go back to school. Let me remind you, unless it's just for you a pride and ego thing, I understand. Or it can help you make the money that ain't going with you to the grave. I get that. But what the fucking perk for that shit? That's just me. Let me not worry about you. I'm minding my business. So if you in my business and I understand that this is my business, I'm speaking on what I feel, then you need to go and get a PP loan and go on and find your own personal. No, you need to go get a PB loan. You need to go and get a PBL, personal business loan, to personally mind your goddamn business, because it seems like you got a problem with mine because your bitch ass keep coming up in here not hitting the goddamn like button. I just wanted to call you out. That's all. I just want to show you yourself. Continue hating, baby, because you putting fire up under my ass for my rise. Because, baby, trust and believe I will not fall. Aha! That part.
Years ago.
I don't hear no laughing.
Even with Taraji, there was once a time she thought her purpose was to be rich and famous.
Hell no.
Okay, check. She did that.
Hell no.
Went to
Fuck the famous part, but give me more rich. I'm already rich in the spirit. This add the abundance to it. Now I got to start doing what I'm called to do, which is speak the truth, and I'm going to trigger your ass in the process. Because I told you open willingly, you ain't got to watch. Because you paying me right now by each and every single time that you click up in this motherfucker. Your comments. If you don't want to help me this way, I'm trying to warn you dumb fucks. I've been doing this for years. You're helping me. So if you want to be a real hater, let me tell you how to do it. Don't watch. But haters gotta watch because they gotta keep up what's going on. They gotta collect and report data like me, but I'm not a hater. I'm just a reporter. And what I do, record and report.
Oh, great career.
Wait till YouTube and listen to what the fuck I say do, because best believe your ass ain't gonna get up in her. Even if you create another account, you ain't gonna get up in her. Mark my words when the time do come, if they do it, but they ain't gonna do it because that's too much money added to extra to go to that for what I want. Because I want to see everybody face this up in this hole.
Check. She did that.
Real
made money. She's famous. Travel.
Real facial recognition, not what you won't recognize online. Real facial recognition. That's how I told weed out problems, because once the bitch behind this phone is exposed, they gonna stop that shit because they ain't gonna do it in your face. Now me, you better get into me. The same way I am on this phone is the same way I am in somebody else's face.
Across the world. Check. She did that. What's missing, Taraji? You have friends, businesses, fame, education. What's the one thing that you're missing?
Abortion up to the moment of birth, non-parental consent for girls as young as 13 to have an abortion. My opponent supports
trying
these.
to be around other people. You need to sit by yourself with yourself and get to know yourself.
You know, I'm about to go to Bali for a month by
That's
myself.
real shit.
It's my own spiritual journey.
I love this for you.
No, you
Tell me about this. Wait, do you normally do trips by yourself?
What's love got to do with it?
I think I've told you this before. I used to do this every single year. I'm like a year out, I haven't done it. My spirit is like yearning for it. So I did it first, maybe I'm like 4 or 5 years ago, and then I did it every year, because when you do it, whenever you're with somebody else, you're on their time and their energy. Even if it's a best friend,
it's somebody to consider.
It's just
you gotta
somebody
consider their problems. You can't really focus on you.
Exactly.
Go by yourself.
And by the way, let's not get it twisted. Angie Martinez has the same issues. The Gen X women that's a part of this entertainment industry, they stumped hard in the 90s and early 2000s. Where do you think the Zennials and Millennials got it from?
You wake up by yourself. It's your own thoughts. It's your own. It's you force that you just and you could be at peace and comfort. I love it. I haven't never done it a long time. Normally my trips by myself would be like 4 days. I'll go to Turks, sit in the by the
I love it. I really do, because I ain't got to worry about nobody telling me that I can't be myself. If I feel like you did some fuck shit and you gonna tell me, cut me up, why would I want to be around that? Why? I'm just saying, if I can't be myself truly, especially if it's not benefiting you, why in the hell, girl, I see the setup in people.
just whatever. But Bali sounds.
Listen, it's gonna take me 24 hours to get there. That's by myself. That's like, hey girl, let's get a mimosa. Like that's literally by myself, and then I'm going to be there by myself. It's
for how long?
A month.
Damn.
Literally.
Is this because of where you're at and you're trying to like?
Yeah. I gotta find my happiness.
I know, and that's the thing.
It's not in my mama.
Don't you dare. Or do I like the people in this motherfucking comment section that's minding my business is doing a great job. They done failed the fuck back. They didn't fail back. But continue to do this. Continue to remind me that I need to be like you and get a job. Continue to remind me that I don't look good. Continue to remind me everything that's your personal problem that you can obviously see that I don't have. But I see that me living my real, raw, pure, and authentic life, being myself, you got a problem. And let me just remind you of my girl who helped lead me to being myself. Peaches McIntyre. Shout out to you, girl. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. I told you thank you. You may not have heard or watched me say it, but you had to get into all of the commentary, not just picking and choosing. I told you, whoever you are, if you was there, I may not even be talking to a used baby, but I was like, man, Peaches, whether she know it or not, she's divine. She's God's child. And let me just say, look at that. Girl, we similar. Woo woo, Peaches. And look at all the hate she getting just because she being herself. She's being her real self, something that you don't know nothing about fully. And I think I may share a video that she talked about because if you fake as fuck, you're not going to resonate. But if you real, you're going to be like, damn, well, okay. But I see there's a lot of bitches who try to act like they're real, but I see that you're really fake. And just know, I already told online, I'm playing my motherfucking role and I'm also advancing it. I just don't know what's going on. Because I'm telling you what's up and who I rock with. So do you still want to keep playing because you feel as though your powers are stronger? Okay, I'm going to show you that they're not. The only thing you can do is just the rest of right now, I can lose what I don't have anyway. You know what I mean? I'm known for getting kicked out when I start speaking the truth for shit. I'm waiting on that, honestly. Because don't nobody know who I'm really talking about, or do you? Am I knocking at some doors? Especially if you watching and monitoring? I don't know. Now, what I forgot what... hold up, what she said?
It's me. It's me.
Yeah. So if you see me doing something that you don't like, bitch, you need to go on to the bank and get that damn loan, honey. Okay? Because what I'm also trying to show you is, what the fuck are you doing right now? Are you trying to, am I your piece? Because it seems like you shouldn't even be here if I'm talking about you. Because I don't think that's peaceful. It seems like it's some chaotic confusion going on. Then again, no, the fuck it's not. All I'm saying is thank you for everybody that keep tuning in when you know damn right that title already told you what the fuck that it was going to trigger you, but whatever. You had that problem. Let me continue being problematic. Hopefully we'll end up solving this shit. And remember, I'm not the problem. It's you. Okay? Hello, my name is Kanisha. Welcome to my channel. Start watching me. Maybe we can grow together because I don't know it all, but what I do know, I'm going to talk about it.
And this is the work I got to do.
Exactly.
So that means work gets shut down.
Everything. Well, it's the perfect time. I'm the type of person that if I'm not my best, I don't want to be around people.
Exactly.
Because I feel like God has given me a gift
I'm really
to lift people up. And so if I'm not capable
oh my God.
in my own being to do that,
you get low.
I get low. And I don't want to go because I don't want to bring everybody down.
Because I damn sure will do that.
About me.
And then you going to think that I'm mad as fuck. I'm going to sit
energy
there and call you out in your face. I'm preparing it online for you before it do happen. I'm sparing you by me not coming the fuck around. Are you sure you want me to come the fuck around? Because it ain't going to be, it's going to be good for me, but it ain't going to be good for you. But it might not end up good for me, but I know how to protect myself. You better check me up on that registry on Google. That's for starters. And then we don't know what God going to do.
Like everybody is. But
I wonder that for you sometimes. As your friend and just watching you and fan of your career, you're always the
life of the party.
You're life of the party.
But you don't know what she go through behind
it was my best friend that said it.
That's
she was like
challenging.
It is very challenging. She said, I watch you and Taraji, no matter what you're going through, You will go into it. She said, you're such an empath. You're so compassionate.
And that's where this stems from, baby. I'm passionate. Take off the COM.
You'll go into a room and you'll see people not able to pull themselves up, and you'll be that person. And you'll ignore your whole, what you're going through, your mental state. You'll ignore it just to lift that room.
That's
exhausting.
Naturally.
Right.
Yeah,
but once I see you fucking with me intentionally, girl, I know how to pull that shit too. I really don't give a fuck about you. For real. If I'm being honest about it.
I can do it, and I love it. I love to make people happy.
Because I don't like a lot of people, but I do love people.
Because I go home in the shadows in the four corners of my room. Who's there to lift me up?
God.
Exactly, Taraji. Who's there for you? We all know what it is, but she's so strong and independent that she won't even admit that part. Hanging around a bunch of women every day, all day, won't do it. Your friends can't do it. Your mama and daddy can't do it for you. It's one thing that she's missing, but she's too proud to say it. She's afraid of looking weak amongst the sisterhood.
Fuck all that. I'm weak, bitch.
This trip to Bali,
but I'm strong
friends,
too.
My mama,
Thanks
my
to the
dad,
glory of
my
God.
kid. No, this is me. As I
I'll cry with you in front of your face. Give you a reason to plot and plan to show you your
I get clearer on what my purpose is. At first I thought it was just to be a glamorous superstar. Then it was like, but no, God gave you the mic. What you gonna say?
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Fame won't do it for you either.
Hell no.
Attention won't do it for you.
Hell no.
No one's purpose on earth is to be a glamorous superstar. Are glamorous superstars, but that's not their purpose. And this is the main reason why so many women are unhappy today.
All I'm gonna say is, I'm happy. Me speaking the truth that I know motherfuckers don't like, baby, I is happy as a bitch. My soul saying, bitch, you should have been doing this as a little girl. At 6 years old, when they touched your ass in the church, when you was licking your cousin's pussies, you should have been did that shit long ago, but you knew what to do because you knew won't nobody gonna stand up for you and protect you. I waited till I was 30-something years old to tell the world that I was licking my cousin's pussies. Ain't no shame in my game. This the goddamn truth, honey. Licking pussies, putting myself in situations and whatnot that knew I ain't fit in, honey. But I was so lonely, and boy, being the only child, I put myself in some shit. But I'm glad that I went through it because, baby, that's why I'm standing alone. And I do meet people, some good people from time to time, and we vibe when we do vibe. But baby, we loners, Thessalonians, Thessalonians.
After glitz and glam, and at some point they realized somebody lied to them because that didn't do it for them. Even once they got what they thought they wanted.
And another thing is, when you see people happy, doesn't mean that they're not going through anything.
You came in here super happy.
Exactly.
Anybody in this room who didn't
I'm always going through something, bitch, but I ain't gonna let what I'm going through all the time carry over. And with that being said, the damn jobs, majority of the fucking jobs that had, they ask, why are you so happy? I mean, bold as fuck asking me. I mean, went out their way from their normal walking direction and came in my direction just to ask me, why am I so happy? Girl, I got breath in my body. The answer was a lie, but after I said the lie, I was like, shit, that's really what it is. Regardless of what I'm going through, I got to get myself through it, and I do feel good being happy. But when somebody really misbrand don't want to go through it, bitch. That is why you, girl. Anywho.
A planet. Because this is what you present as. This is what a lot of people present as.
And that's how you get to the place, like, how did this person die by suicide?
I really wish Taraji the best. I don't think going over there for a month all alone is going to fix her problems. If she's not in her right mind, I'm afraid she won't make it back. She's done therapy, but that's another problem.
All I'm
and I'm not talking
eating with Q. Eating with Q was definitely going through something mental when she decided to go on over there with that whatever. There was one of them ones. A quick fix in a man ain't gonna do it, but a quick fix within yourself will.
About all of them.
Well, it ain't gonna be quick. It's a journey, so take that back.
But a lot of these female therapists, they're going through the same issues. That's because 9 times out of 10, they're also feminine.
Don't let me tell you about my therapist again, just in case if you intentionally chose not to watch the content as of recently. Baby, I became my motherfucking therapist. These therapists need fucking help, bitch. And I'm thinking that I need help. Baby, I'm actually all right because I actually am speaking the truth and I'm saying that motherfuckers, the reason why they go, y'all some fucking liars. I'm all right. I still got my mental issues, but I am just the fuck fine. These folks need some help, honey. And oh my Lord have mercy. I feel for them because I wouldn't dare go and get that job for real, but I will play with it a little bit. Not play because I know what I'm doing. But that's too much. That's too much responsibility.
Talking to another feminist isn't going to help you understand the real reason why your life has been so hard.
No, it's not, because they ain't gonna understand.
Shout out to Taraji for
open. With that being said, just because they got that goddamn paper don't mean they gonna understand, honey. Not everybody was able to experience what you experienced. Yeah, they can speak on their experience, and maybe the experience that's spoken may sound good, but that is not what it is. And y'all dumb going to pay. It's a fucking money racket, you dumb bitch. And here I am willing to give free fucking shit to really help your dumb ass out. And I want you to test the spirit to see, because I'm telling you that I will. You can send me an email and tell me your problem. Try to keep it short, and I'm going to give you some advice or unsolicited advice, and you have the choice to discern whether or not that advice will help you in your living, okay? I did it before with certain people. I'm not even going to go get my proof, but if you want to test the spirit and you know your ass need help and you see that I need help too, but you can sit back watching and know that I'm talking that good stuff even if I'm talking about you, child, you better get into it, because it's about we the people growing within the community together. We the people bleeding the same color blood. We the people is we on earth now. I don't know what life you living, but you mean to tell me you ain't going through nothing? You don't want to get through it with somebody, all right?
Opening up and allowing us to study your case. Younger women, you don't want to end up like this. Stop fighting to be so strong and independent, making life more difficult for no reason. It does not have to be that way.
And why the fuck you think I went back to my granny house? Because life was hard, me trying to pay that weekly rent for the amount that it was, and it was cheap as a bitch. I didn't mind going back to my parents' house, but my parents didn't understand me, because baby, I got to pray. I don't mind going to strangers' house knowing that shit ain't gonna last for long. I don't mind doing what I got to do to survive, and I'm showing you that my ass is weak, and I'm showing you that I can't do it the fuck alone. But it always seems like something makes me end up doing it alone. That fucking part.
Thank you to our sister Keita G. I appreciate you, Keita, for all of your support, as well as our brother Randy.
And what I will say, by me being a hoe in the motherfucking past, although I'm not mad at what happened, because what happened supposed to happen, I'm just gonna say I let 2 good ones go. And when I tell you, me and these 2 good ones, baby, it was like a balance scale. It worked, but my dumb ass was a hoe back then, and I fucked it up. And I see them now, and I'm glad that it looks like from the sight that I know they're good. I know they're good, and I know they still manly and fleshly too. But the women, for those who know, 'cause y'all watch me too, we had conversation. They a good man, Savannah. They're a good man. Don't fuck them up, because I fucked them up, okay? And I could have had something. I could have had what I really wanted, that LOVE. But what that got to do with it? I'm just saying. Anywho's.
Randy, shout out to the sisters Mary and Tanette, as well as our brothers Dark Power, BX Panda, Robert, and I can't forget about Judith Lyon. Don't forget that you can support this channel as well.
Yeah.
Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies,
I ain't the only one to be manhandling the fuck.
The truth from
That's
a
what we
woman's
do.
perspective, then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel.
Especially if I need it. It is going contributing to me getting me something to eat. Let me just say, my cousin has sent me $10. I can't take it out that pool because I still owe $30-some to Cash App, and I don't want them to take it, but I need to just go ahead and let them take it, because that was my fault. When you become a borrower, and then when shit, man, what was I watching about when you need money? Oh yeah, YouTube short can be shit. I can't even get it out. I'm so excited. When you need money, you ain't got money. When you got money, you need money. Stay tuned. I don't know, something like that gonna be popping up soon. So I got an ass of YouTube shorts that's been in my phone for a little while. I'm gonna say it's about 40 of them sitting there waiting. I just gotta put the little tags and shit and push them hoes out. And then I got a video that I told y'all when I was on live last night that I was gonna edit and get together. I ain't started editing that bitch yet. I got, girl, content coming, but I'm trying to get y'all asses to get to the shit that's already pushed the fuck out, because I'm seeing some things is not to my alignment, but it may be in God's alignment. But I'm like, let me just wait a little bit for the most part, because this shit is just not right.
The Department of Education.
Governor
Youngkin says this is a positive thing.
Their plan
No, it's
could cost
not.
Virginia schools $2.5 billion.
And then,
Why does Youngkin think that's
let me
possible?
say, for the dumbasses that's gonna vote for the black lady that I told y'all not to vote for, y'all stupid as bitch, okay? And then the other white lady, the 2 Kims, both of them Kims ain't hitting no shit, but they wouldn't let me get up in there. You wouldn't let me, because you know damn well I got the power, baby. I got the power. Stay tuned, because all this shit is just stupid. But ain't no need. No, because this shit need to fall. It do need to fall. Babylon gonna fall for being money fucking hungry and really not being concerned about the people as a collective, but folks is being concerned about them. Why the white bitch says she cut grocery taxes and I go to the grocery store and taxes is on the food? And she's, girl, all right. And then just know that these bitches say one thing, but people are behind them. They ain't got no power for real just to do it on their own. But when I get up in that motherfucker, when the divine go, oh, I'm claiming that shit. Where my earring go? Oh, Lord, I lost my ear. I got to use the front. Let me put on the flashlight, honey. Where is the flashlight? Bitch, flash, hole. Oh, I can't use it because my current. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness, where's the clock? I just found the mother. Oh, here it goes. My face is down. All right, calm down. Calm down, Kenisha. Calm down. I'll be glad when I do get my shit and priorities together. Cause get what? I ain't gonna tell you. Stay tuned. With nigga be from content. Cause bitch, I want to get my hair did. I said I'm gonna tell you, but I didn't tell you I want hair did. I want a little pair, a little small, little hoops in my ears. These stupid ass studs is not giving. Baby, I'm gonna do me a self-care little makeover. Cause it's gonna make who feel good and me, bitch. Cause beauty is in the eye of my eyes. When I look in that mirror, that's all the fuck that matters. And nothing else behind it, honey. I got to get this shit right.
The industrial grade products you need, all in one place. Call, click,
Take a breather, bitch. What else? Let me look. We're gonna do one more women. We need the art of not giving a fuck with. Let's look at the art of not giving a fuck with Taraji B. Henry. The art of not giving a fuck. That sound like me for real, for real. Because if I told you I played chess and I tested spirits for years, honey. Parents versus child free. I take child free for $500, Alex. I take child free because when a child come in the picture, baby, what you thought you had ain't that. That part, dumbasses. It was just the feel good feeling of the fuck. And boop, I got it in you. And now you got it in you. What? That's what I ain't gonna do. I'm 32 and I ain't gonna be stupid. The fuck? There's a lot of people out here that's being fucking stupid. What is wrong with them? And they talk about it. Hold up, the 20. Let me see. I'm 29. I wasted my 20s. Where the pregnant is one now? Lisa, I ain't pregnant. We ain't got to worry about the pregnant one. Let's see what's next. Let's see. Have you eaten her out? Whoa, huh? Have her? We're not gonna do that because that's wrong. See, that's why y'all be fucking it up for me because everybody be wanting money from the men, and then when you think they got something, honey, you find out that they ain't got shit even to pot the fucking piss in. Oh, and here I am being a pure soul, actually going for love, and then other motherfuckers actually trying to get what I got. Ain't that some shit? Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's watch this little dummy. Aya. That's so... Aya just dumb. Poor thing. Oh, whoa, 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 not the music. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm gonna get my... Here we go. Aya think that she won her a prize. Ralph, you should be ashamed of yourself. He was how old when he met this girl? How old? She know she was in her teens and he was in his, I think he is. Wait a minute. How long ago was this? What? You know what? Fuck it. Anywho's, somebody had left a comment recently on one of my videos that I did with her, and I already said it. He gonna end up taking her baby. One thing that you don't do, you don't fuck with white men, white and black. See, and this is saying something about me. I used to love white dudes, right? And it's crazy the times that I was living in. I'm glad that I did not end up with a baby how they thought that it was. Nope, it didn't work, bitch, because you don't know my story. Hell, you didn't even ask those questions to get to know me. That's how I knew you want for me, because you won't ask no questions about me to get to know. We ain't having no goddamn baby, honey. No, that's not going to happen here. We can't have kids around here. Thank the Lord for that until he set it up for us to have kids. I can't have no kids. No, ma'am. And I'm so glad. Lord, you don't know how many dicks I done had crammed in me. I'm just saying. And I said it so well, I ain't lying. And they probably was like, what the fuck? Yeah, bitch, because I knew that you more interested in me. You was interested in what I cared and you was interested in what I had. So therefore you thought you was gonna get me, but in the end you got your plan didn't work. Oh. Lord have mercy, Jesus, in your name. Now I got to go back to Ralph and Aya. Aya and Ralph. Ralph and Raya. Aya and Ralph. Go into the channel because he going to take that baby. He is going to take that motherfucking baby. He is. And when, I think he going to do it when she turned 3. That's the number. 3 is a number with them ones like him. Bitch, what? Let me see. Yep, 3. Phone. Lord, I mean, it's not a phone. What the hell? I don't know how to work this motherfucking. What the fuck? Are you having a glitch in the system? Let's see. Home. And what we're gonna do here, that part. Hold the phone. There we go. And guess what? We're gonna now go screencast on my internet. Stay tuned. We're gonna screencast on mine because we got internet. We pays our phone bills around here.